A-L-L-A.
Dave. Oh, you got
Dave.
that. Okay, Dave. All right, so tell me how you found Power Train and why you're here.
I've always known about powertrain. Give me a look at you or the camera.
Me.
You. All right. Always knew about powertrain. What I always knew about powertraining was for athletes, professional athletes. Me being an ex-jock, 40-year-old, always worked out all my life. A mutual friend of me and Steve tried to get together. About a year went by. My son needed to gain some weight for varsity football. Brought him in for a trial. They said, hey, why don't you go ahead and work out with him? Worked out with Steve Saunders. That was it. One workout with Steve. I was sold, in and out in an hour. Probably one of the best workouts I've had in 20 years. Pretty much well sold everything. You know, now being a 40-year-old businessman, business owner, it allowed to bring some real good structure. I can work out in the morning. For me as well, I get to work out with my son. We all know when you get to that age with your son 16 years old, they want to go run around with your friends. Gave us something really good to do.
Why were you sold on your first workout? Tell me specifically why. And you've been here more than just one time, I assume.
I started coming in August of 2012. After the first workout with Steve, I basically had to crawl out of here. Worked me out really, really hard. It was nice because it was almost like a personal trainer, but it wasn't a personal trainer. They took it to that next level. You know, so have that nice interaction with two people and a trainer, took it to a whole different other level.
Great. Now, what about your son? Tell me a little bit about how he's progressed, what his goals were when he came here, and how he's doing now.
My son's 16 years old, played JV in varsity his sophomore year, was a linebacker at 155 pounds, so his main focus was to gain anywhere from 18 to 20 pounds over the course of the next 9 months. He's now playing varsity football, linebacker, sitting at about 173 pounds. So he put on 18 pounds in about 9 months, which is what he wanted to try to do. The other beneficial thing that it has, we all know that when you get to play sports, during football season you lose a lot of weight. Steve takes it to the next level. He puts together eating programs that can help maintain you during seasons, and as well as eating programs that can help put the weight on after your seasons. So he's constantly involved with the athletics, if that's what you want to do. From my son and involved in my wife coming. My wife lost 25 pounds. She got back down to her college weight. It went from there to entail to now my mother comes. Because my mother saw what happened with her daughter-in-law, losing the weight, feeling good, looking good. Now my mother's 66 years old, comes here 3 days a week. Now she's getting to the point where her aches and pains in her knees and her hips and things of that nature are starting to go away. So it's not just for the athlete. That's the one thing. It's for the ex-athlete, it's for the professional athletes, for the high school, for the college athlete, for the moms, for the grandmothers. It's basically all across the board, full service.
I love that your mom comes here.
Just real quick, if you could mention powertrain and the results that your son has achieved, not necessarily with Steve, but just powertrain in general.
Yeah.
He put on 18 pounds.
Yeah.
Did he get stronger, faster,
Absolutely.
whatever it is? And then just say powertrain first instead of Steve.
Powertrain has helped my 16-year-old son go from a 155-pound linebacker in August of 2012 to now he's a 173-pound linebacker August 28th. You know, is that about it?
I'm sorry.
We're talking about his strength.
Yeah, strength,
Okay.
speed, stamina.
Can we do
whatever
all that
it
over
is.
again? Can we do that part
That'd be
over
great
again?
if you could.
Okay.
And just say because of powertrain.
Yeah.
And then look this way, not at the camera.
You got it.
Okay, anytime.
Because of powertrain, my 16-year-old son has went from 155 pounds to 173 pounds in about 9 months. As well as not only putting the weight on, I've seen extreme improvement in his speed, his jumping ability, and his all-around flexibility and what he can actually do out on the field, football field as well as basketball court.
Excellent.
Great. Is he looking to go another level? So tell us that, and how this is also helping him develop into that player, or however you want to put it.
One of the other things that Powertrain, has done with my son is they've sort of laid a blueprint out for my son trying to get to the next level. He's a football and basketball player. They use different types of muscles. They need to do different types of exercises. So they break it down and really work on what he needs to improve upon and take what he's doing real well and actually take that to the next level. Over the course of the next 2 years, there's a lot of hard work. But I really think without Powertrain, I don't know if he'd be able to get to that next level, being able to work the muscles, strength, speed, size, endurance, the full package to be able to play at that next college level.
You know,
Excellent.
you know what I'm gonna say? It's just a thought. You know how parents will put their kids in like, you know, sports or clubs or training regimens or whatever, right? But they don't really know what goes on there. You're a perfect example of being a father. You know exactly what goes on here, and you've seen results in yourself. So just can you sort of like just tell us that kind of story, like being a dad? Like I know, you know, sometimes as a parent you don't know exactly like, you know, what if they're benefiting, that kind of thing. But here I know we are because I am, and that kind of thing.
No, that's good.
Let me just make sure you're focused again. Hold on a second.
Just want to make sure that we leave focus.
Okay, and anytime. And go ahead.
Being an ex-college athlete, I played basketball in college. I know what it takes to sort of what you have to do to get to that next level. You know, being here with my son on a day-to-day basis, I actually get to see firsthand what goes on. I see his improvements over day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month. You know, it's definitely a good thing, you know, for parents to get the kids involved into. You know, not only if they don't want to play the next level, but if they want to get the kid to be able to play JV and then varsity. You know, it's not only for that athlete that wants to get to the next level, but they want to get the best of their ability. You know, we go to class, we get better at school. We have tutors to get better grades. Powertrain's the same way. If you want to do your best at a certain type of sport, Powertrain is a good place to do that. Is that good?
It's wonderful.